What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a hobby news update for Star Wars Legion. I did not think we would have one so soon after the last one, especially with the lack of content that we've been able to provide for Legion just due to the very long gaps between product. But I kind of actually was thinking that this would be actually something they would release hand in hand, and we have a article on the Geonosian warriors, which kind of goes with what we did in the Sunfok and Poggle the Lesser video, because they like I said, they do go hand in hand. They're part of the same kind of battle force, the Geonosian warriors. So we've already done a video talking about this expansion. I'm a little bit late to the party. I don't check this page as much as I should because it's been so dead. Really, if you look here, we went from July with no articles all the way to September, and then September to November 28th. So they're really not putting out a huge amount of stuff, but you know, it is what it is. And now we got the Geonosian warriors, so we're gonna get into it because I love Legion and we cover this on this channel, and I like covering this stuff. So you know, let's talk about it. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. All right, let's get into it here. The Geonosian warriors, scene to stats. So we're going to get into there and we're going to see what we can learn on these guys. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minis at least. The catacombs of Geonosian were home to various casts of drones, warriors, and elites with the most potential to break out of their monotonous lifestyle. The warrior caste of the insect-like Geonosians were eager to prove themselves in arena combat to earn accolades and honor among their hive. When the first battle of the Clone Wars erupted on their homeworld, their skills were put to the test against the Galactic Republic and the Jedi Protectors. Join us in this installment of Scenes to Stats, where we investigate the Geonosian warriors for Star Wars Legion. Okay, so we have it's a core unit, which is good. We need more core units for Separatists. 45 points, really cheap. Looks like it's got 2 upgrades. Pretty much you're just adding a heavy or just an extra trooper. It's got jump 3, scale, makes sense. They got wings. Death from above. While this unit attacks, it ignores cover if this unit's leader is overlapping a piece of non-area terrain of greater height than any terrain the defending unit's leader is overlapping. So if you're on something above it, you get to just say no, you don't get cover. Weighed down. While this unit has a claimed objective token, it cannot use the jump keyword. So you can't jump with things in your hand. We'll just call it that. White defense dice, so weak defense. It's got defense surge to block, so I guess that's kind of good with the weak defense dice. It's got one. It's just a 1 hit, and it's also only got 1 courage, so they're cowards. It's got 2 speed maneuver. It's got a black melee spear, and then the sonic blasters range 1 to 2 with a black and a white. This isn't seeming like it's very good. I mean, like we'll have to see what you get add-ons you get with this. There's lots of upgrade troopers, which like I said, it's pretty cheap, so that's good. Yeah, sonic black, 1 white and 1 black. That's not that great. Range 2 on a core unit. Born in a hostile world teeming with radiation, Geonosian warriors reflect on the skills needed to adapt to a harsh environment. Unlike drones of the hive, warriors had functional wings, which give them a speed 2, a free action jump 3, as they wing around the battlefield, harassing their targets from on high. That's a really weird way to word that. However, if they grab an objective, weighed down will prevent them from utilizing jump while they have the claimed objective. Obviously, we talked about that. Geonosian warriors also have scale to help them traverse rugged terrain. They're armed with spears in melee and sonic blasters for ranged attacks. This works well with the new offensive ability Death from Above, which denies cover when a unit attacks from a height greater than the defender. So that's good. If you kind of keep them up on basically get them up on the highest point of the thing, and then they can basically use Death from Above, which is good. Means that they're, it's not going to be too bad if you don't have, if you don't have like the greatest dice, but you have Death from Above, that does help. Finally, their hardened exoskeletons give them surging white defense dice. That's like the worst. Surging white defense dice on a 6-sided die with like one surge side. It's been a while. Maybe it has 2. I don't know. Not many. White defense dice are bad. They don't have many surges. So that's, I think they got 1, maybe 2 surges, because I know the attack dice only has like 1 surge. It is what it is. But yeah, it's got surge to defense. I guess that's not bad. Yeah. So we have the Geonosian Warrior, 11 points. It just adds another mini, so you get 4 minis. You get 5 with the Geonosian Warrior. So you can have up to 5, 6. And then we have the Force Pike Warrior. Add 1 Force Pike Warrior miniature, which gets a melee red and black. When this unit performs a move action, you may flip this card before placing the movement tool suppressive. So you can flip it, and on the other side, it's got whatever that is. And maybe it's like melee, but like ranged. It's black, 1 black, 2 white. And then when this unit performs an attack action, you may flip this card before the declare defender's step. Overrun 1 and suppressive. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's like ranged melee, because it's interesting. I don't know what that means. And then Sonic Cannon, range 1 to 2, 1 red, white, and black, and that's 25 points. 15 points for the Force Pike Warrior, which kind of seems like might be the way to go. So Geonosian Warriors bring several options to help them better serve their masters. The number of miniatures in the unit can be increased by adding Geonosian Warrior, blah, blah, blah. They also fearsome weapon form Sonic Cannon. Okay, well, yeah, whatever. Impact and scatter for whatever. When the Geonosian Warriors need a versatile melee option, they can instead use the Force Pike Warrior, which has 2 different ways it can be utilized. The first is a more aggressive strikes, giving the unit an additional red or black die in melee and suppressive. When the unit performs a move action, this card can instead be flipped to the other side, which adds Overrun 1 and suppressive. Single black die and 2 white dice to the unit. This upgrade is perfect for a group of warriors that are moving from fight to fight across the combat zone in your game. Okay. Yeah, I guess Overrun. I have to know what Overrun is, and honestly, I haven't played anything with Overrun yet, so. And that's all for your first look at the Geonosian Warriors. Let's just see. This should take us to this site, which January 19th, which I believe is the same release. I believe that's the same release. Actually, I can figure this out. So yeah, it looks like looks like it's releasing the same time as Sunfuck and Poggle the Lesser. That's never gonna get old. That's just never gonna get old. So yeah, if we come down here, January 19th. Yeah, so you're getting everything at once, like usual. They just released the information about them at different times. So yeah, that's it. That is our look at the Geonosian Warriors. Do you guys think that this is going to be fun? How many of these sets are we going to get? Are you going to get multiples to run with Poggle and Sunfuck? So yeah, I'm just getting 1 to start off with because I got so much stuff to paint. But yeah, they look really cool, and like I said, more core units is never a bad thing. Maybe like you could play a list with like a few good guys, Poggle and stuff like that, and then like a bunch of Geonosian warrior core just overrun people with bugs. That would be cool. But yeah, that's it for our Legion hobby news. We don't get to have them a lot, so it's kind of fun when we do get to do them. Anyway, stay tuned for what's coming next. And of course, when we get our new expansions in January, we will do some box openings. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.